Mixed Feelings is a shameful program containing foul language, tasteless humor, and unpopular opinions that should be taken with a grain of salt. In other words, please calm down and don't take this show too seriously. These bitches really aren't that important, so getting all worked up over their stupid asses is probably a waste of time. This podcast is intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
A couple mixed up girls in a mixed up world, and if they weren't both nuts, they'd lose their minds. It's such a crazy ordeal having these mixed feelings.
And welcome to episode 21 of Mixed Feelings Podcast. I don't know who I am. I'm I
don't know who I am anymore.
I'm Cassie. Thanks for coming. It's episode 21, guys. We made it past our 20 episode mark. We're fucking happy about that shit. And if you can tell now, our cameras match and we don't look fucking crazy anymore. Oh, you can't see it, Mandy. There you are. No. She's like, I didn't want to see it.
I know. No do shot.
Okay. Huh?
I said no do shot.
Oh, okay. There you are. So, let's see. What's been going on? A lot of stuff's actually been going on. Our Mixed Feelings Mafia is fucking popping, you guys. Popping like a motherfucker. So, I've decided that I'm going to make a special page on our website for it. That's coming up. It's probably going to change the way you all submit your requests to be in the Mafia, and only because I'm starting to stress out that I'm forgetting people, since we're accepting the submissions from so many different avenues. Like, I have to go back and look, and I'm like, oh shit, wait, did someone message us on Twitter? Wait, didn't someone message us on Instagram? Oh my god, what's happening? So, hold off for a minute, and probably next episode I'm going to have the website set up and a form that you all can fill out on there to try to be in on the gang. But that's not saying that we're not going to do it this episode, but it's about to change. Let's see. Other than that, fucking school, and I hate school, and I'm sick of it, and I want it to die. I don't want to do it anymore.
We'll just quit and get a van and drive around the country.
I'm thinking about it. I got a D on my midterm, and it's Wheeler Walker Jr.'s fucking fault. This episode is dedicated to Wheeler Walker Jr., by the way. Like, we're going to harass the fuck out of him. Just henceforth from now on. I was listening. Okay, I go to school from home, and I was doing a midterm for my biology 2 class, and I'll have background music going while I'm just doing homework or anything. I had Drop 'Em Out playing, and I just started fucking laughing, and my test is timed, and I couldn't stop, and I didn't want to turn it off. I mean, I guess the problem could have been solved if I just turned it off, but
yeah.
I can't. Once you get going with it, you can't stop. So that's a fucking thing. I only have 1 quarter left after this. I'm halfway through this quarter, and I have 1 more, and I'm done. And it's like dragging myself on my belly through hot coals.
Senioritis.
I hate it.
That's what happens. Once you see the end in sight, you're like, fuck it.
I know, I just want to jump ship. I was hoping so hard to win the lottery last night because I didn't want to do homework. I was sitting there fucking reading. I'm like,
I bought tickets. I forgot to even check.
I checked. I didn't win.
Maybe I won $4.
I didn't win fucking shit. So what's up with you? What's going on with you lately?
I went to the hockey game Saturday. We're in the round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
You mean last night? You hungover?
Well, yeah, but they won't hear this till Monday, so I was saying Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But, no, I got... see, this is what's wrong with day drinking, is you get a hangover at nighttime right before bed. So we went to the game. It was a 3 o'clock game, which was really awkward time. So we went to the game, got real drunked up. There was my favorite person ever was sitting next to me, this little 12-year-old kid. He was going crazy. He was like, Raph, you suck. Call it. He was getting crazy. Like, I have videos of him on my phone. And every time they would score, he would stand up and he would be waiting for us with the high five. Like, I didn't even have to. I would look over and he was already there. Like,
he's fucking hype.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was so awesome.
You should have got an interview with him.
Well, I asked because I went with my friend Muriel and I was like, would you mind switching seats with it? I'd like to sit next to my friend. Like. He was really cool, though. We had a really great time. We won, of course, because we're the fucking bomb.
Yeah, go Bolts.
But I was drunk afterwards because...
I know. You were messaging and calling... Well, you didn't call me, but I talked to you. I don't know
what I was saying.
I think you were in the bathroom at one point. And I was just like, what are you doing? You're like, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And you never showed up. I was like, you fucking drunk cunt.
Because I had to rest. I was so tired.
You're always rested. You're a chronic rester.
I get so sleepy. But Okay, so we smuggled in lemonade and vodka.
Fuck yeah.
So we had 2 of those, and then I had one $14.50 beer because that's how much they are there.
That's expensive. Did you get the thing? Did you get a cup? A fancy cup?
No, it comes it's a 24-ounce can. Muriel bought, because I drove, so she bought me a beer and she bought a pretzel, and the total was like $24.
I'm not a fan of that beer price gouging at
No, it's
sporting
crazy.
events.
It's
like,
fucking
I understand
crazy.
charging like a little bit more than a bar would charge. Because I
Even
get it,
double.
it's the venue. and
Even
you're
double,
putting
I would be
back
okay
into
with double, like a $7 beer.
Yeah, but it's like...
But are you fucking kidding me? $14.50. I could buy a 12-pack for that. So anyway, so they're fucking assholes when it comes to pricing. But then afterwards, we were on the Bud Light party deck, which overlooks the Thunder Alley, which is in front, and then like all of Tampa's in the background. Like it's a really nice place to hang out. So we were watching people walking through the thing. Excuse me. Everybody was all drunk, and there was about to be a fight, and I was so excited because the Islander fans were talking shit, and the Tampa Bay fans were about to beat them up, and then the cops came, and I was like, you know what? Let them fucking fight. Like I came up here to see a show, you fucking assholes.
Just let them...
Yeah,
fight.
there wasn't enough fighting on the ice, so I was like, let them fight. Let them fucking fight. So they didn't get to fight. And then I realized, I was telling Muriel, and I never thought that it was irrational before, but she was like, that's a weird thing to care about. But I get really, really mad when people wear sports stuff that has nothing to do with the 2 teams that are playing.
Oh.
Like, I came out of the bathroom, I'm all drunk, I'm like, oh, girls, this is great, because you're always talking to people in the bathroom when you're drunk. And I come out, I open my stall door, and right in front of me is some bitch in a Chicago Bears jersey. I was like, did you not know where you were going when you woke up this morning, you stupid bitch? Like, that's not even happening. That's not happening here.
This is irrelevant.
It's not. I get so annoyed. I would rather you wear a fucking plain white shirt that says I'm with stupid than wear a team that's not even playing that day. It really annoys me.
They didn't consult with you?
And then Muriel was like, oh, I almost wore my Flyer stuff. And I was like, good thing you didn't, because I would have been really mad at you.
Would you have left her?
That's what I told her. I said I would have drove off without you. Not that I would have, but I told her that I would. But yeah, so I've been having a lot of hockey fun in my life, and that's whatever,
All right. We have a couple of shout-outs and also a couple of Mafia beat-ins. Let's start with our shout-out that we have. We were recently on a show. We were guests, and it was fucking fun. It
was really, really
loved
fun.
that. We were guests on Let Me Listen podcast with Jason and Atticus, and not Jason's James. Atticus is James. Basically, the premise of that show is you have 30 minutes to tell a personal story, and then they're trying to stop you by interrupting. It's just like a fun way to make the conversation go. But, I mean, I think we lost for sure. But we got to finish the story.
Yeah, but it was cool how they do it, though, because it's not like just straight up interruptions. They try to get you off track of what you're talking about. So that's how they trick you, because you're having a conversation with someone and they lead it in one direction and you're so into it and you're like, oh, yeah. And then like 5 minutes later, you're like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. You're leading me off course
here. We were
here.
like, they're doing it again. We got to stop them. So that was fun. Definitely check them out. It was super awesome. You can find their show, the Let Me Listen podcast, and Future Cassie is going to, for you YouTube peeps, put all the information on the screen for you. You can find them on SoundCloud, iTunes. I think they're on Stitcher. They were on pretty much everything when I tried to search for them. It's hard for me to go through and say what every single platform that a podcast is showing up on.
I saw them on Twitter. I'm sorry, not Twitter. SoundCloud, and I gave them a review on iTunes.
Yeah, like if I can go in and just type the podcast name and it comes up, and I'm okay with that. Like on anything, and that's their podcast is one of those that it just comes up on everything so far. We were on the Let Me Finish episode. The podcasts are Let Me Listen, and they have a couple of sub podcasts under that. But we were on Let Me Finish episode 86. Five is company.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Let Me Finish. 2 men, well, 3 men. 2 women. Oh my God, there's so many things going on in this show. Let me start over. I gotta start over. 3 men, 2 women, 1 story, 1,000,000 interruptions. I am Jason Harding.
And I am Atticus Blake.
And I am James Wookie.
And I'm Cassie.
And I'm Mandy.
From the Mixed Feelings podcast.
We have guests. We have so many guests. This show is a long time coming. I've wanted these 2 women on this show for so long.
You guys, you ought to come up to some of the beaches in Massachusetts. Revere is just nothing but needles. That's all it is.
Oh no!
Why don't
There's
we
no
call
sand,
it
it's
Needle
just
Beach
needles.
then?
It's called Needle Beach Revere.
What kind of animals spawn on Needle Beach?
Wait, what?
Oh God, sea urchins. That's where all the sea urchins come to breathe.
You guys have like sea turtles and other ocean trash that comes up and lays eggs and stuff, right?
Ocean trash, those goddamn turtle trash.
Yes, we have beautiful.
Get off
majestic
our
turtles.
beach, you turtle trash!
We're trying to get skin cancer out here.
It's just
That
the fucking
brings back
shredder
memories.
running around in some Bermuda shorts, just yelling at him like, "Get the fuck off
Get
my
the
beach,
fuck off.
turtles!"
He's got a
Throwing them in the ocean,
A
just
metal
chucking
detector.
them as far as he can.
I love how the turtles are trash.
I know, those are like the most majestic sea creatures.
You know what? That reminds me of
Wait, the turtles are the most majestic?
One of them. I mean, I feel like they'd make the top 10.
I don't know. I kind of like them orca whales.
The
Top
orca
10
whales, yeah.
turtles are in
Them
it.
there orca whales.
Yeah,
like
look
sea
at them
turtles.
orca whales. How come they can't get up on the beach and squirt their eggs all over the place?
They just drag themselves by their flippers up on.
Because they heard about Needle Beach, so they're staying in the water.
They're hoping to get high.
They want some of that good
Please.
shit.
They can't even find a good vein anymore.
They're like, I want that good mojo. I'm going to Needle Beach.
Wait a minute, they're doing it again. Wait, okay, wait.
We're not doing
right.
anything. This is the
Win
show.
the game. We can't let them win the game.
I know,
Okay.
because I get
You're
wrapped up in it
actually
because it's
trying to
fun.
win.
I
the
know,
game,
it's
guys.
just like when we
There's no
first
way to win the
started.
game.
It's adorable.
We're gonna win. So then everybody was just pissed off on Christmas. I was like eating brie all mad.
I
And
know,
like,
she was eating it so aggressively.
That sounds like a
eating
great
brie at the
Christmas
table.
album. Pissed off on Christmas.
Chugging Moscato, like glass after
oh my
glass.
god, I
just
got
pounding them.
wasted. Listen, I got so pissed off, wasted, drunk that Santa almost didn't come because I was like, well, fuck it. And I'm just like,
Wait a minute. Did you literally just say Santa almost didn't come because you were drunk? You are a grown-ass woman, right? I just need to verify that you don't actually believe that Santa Claus did not come to your house.
well, if Santa gets too drunk and doesn't wake up, there ain't gonna be no damn presents, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean that Santa? Okay, I get you.
Yes.
I get,
I
oh,
was, like,
believe me,
assed
there
out
have been
drunk.
times when I didn't have the excuse of being drunk. It was more like, fuck it, Santa, I want to sleep. God damn it. Go to bed, or Santa's going to
Standing
just
out in the
start throwing
fucking
your presents
parking
into the
lot of
gutter.
complex, just say, "Where's Santa? Where is that motherfucker?"
There is no
What are you
Santa.
waiting
And
for,
by the way, there's no
Santa?
God either. Fuck off.
I'm scared of you, Santa Claus.
I ain't
And that
scared
is
of
how
you.
all of our family came to hate us.
Yeah. So now we're evil. The end.
Yay.
And funny.
Thank you so much, James, Jason, and Atticus for having us on.
Yes, we really like
We
it.
love you. And Future Cassie is also going to put links to where you can find them on social media at Let Me Listen Pod on Twitter, the Let Me Listen Podcast on Facebook, www.letmelistenpodcast.com. And each host also has a YouTube account. Jason's is Opinionville, and then Atticus is Finite Atticus. Steve hosts a show with Jason. He's not on the same show that we were on. He's on a different one. But his is Steve Shives. And then we also got a sweet, precious email.
Oh yes, that was very sweet.
Oh, I love you, Vera. We got an email from someone named Vera in Norway, and she is my precious little lemon drop dumpling. Do you want to read the email?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so she said, "Hi, Mandy and Cassie. I'm probably your whitest listener you are ever going to have. I'm both ginger and Norwegian, so I can't really relate to your problems, but I have problems of my own. I'm basically allergic to the sun. I just wanted to say hi and that I really like your pod, even though I'll never understand what it's like being mixed. But that's what it's about, right? For mixed people to share their struggles and for not mixed people to get an insight in what it's like. I heard of you from Jason and Atticus on Let Me Finish, and I'm glad because you two are hilarious. So yeah, I really like it. That's all I have to say right now, smiley face, because I should really be studying for an important math test that I have tomorrow. From your little Norwegian white-ass lemon drop Vera, smiley face. We really hope you passed your math test because you took time out to say that you love us, and we love you too.
I hope so, too. I did not pass my biology test.
Well, we can't all be like Vera.
And Vera, we don't have a Norwegian chapter of the Mafia yet, so you give the word, girl, and we'll beat you in, and you can be the boss. You can run shit over there.
And I really love that your name is Vera because that's our grandma's
That's
name.
our granny's name, so now you're extra special
Yeah,
to us.
you're really in our hearts for E.
Okay, now for our Mafia beat-ins. All right, so first up, this is actually going to be I don't think it's going to be super long. It's just that we have one existing chapter with several people in it, and then we have a new chapter that we came up with. So first off, we had Corey, Dave, and then an additional Dave, and Half Pint.
Dave, a second Dave.
They're
a dash of Dave with a Dave on the side.
A little dollop of Dave.
Dollop of Dave will do you.
So they're from Tennessee, so we'll be adding them into our Tennessee Hilltop Hoochers chapter. But they have a podcast called Loud and Obnoxious, which future Cassie will display below. They're part of the Men Rule Network, and you can find them on Twitter at loud_obnoxious_, or you can go to menrule.net, and you'll see them in their show along with several other shows that are part of that network. So here is what we got going on here. We're going to add to the Hilltop Hoochers. So I've named Corey the Cold Cut Sliceroni, Dave the Buster Papa Coochie. You know you like that. Davey the Gravy Mankini, and then Axel Half Pint Serpentino. Do you want to read this next part?
Adding on to the the Tennessee Hilltop Hoochers, who are in charge of making our 200 proof champagne called God's Vagina. I cannot speak today.
It's because you're hungover.
No, I'm not. I already got that out of the way last night.
Oh, well, then you're just an idiot.
Loud and Obnoxious crew are in charge of working the streets. Axel Half Pint Serpentino is small dude that sings pretty much exactly like Axl Rose and has even grown his hair out and dyed it red to fit the role. Drowning in Pussy, they use Axel's touring schedule as a cover for traveling around and finding new customers to buy our God's Vagina champagne. Corey, the Cold Cut Sliceroni, is crazy and for some reason really good with a Ginsu knife. And will cut your face off in thin slices and eat it on a sandwich if you refuse to buy our drink.
That's right.
Dave the Buster Papa Coochie is a slick motherfucker who bounces all of Axel's groupies away, but usually just fucks them in a secret bathroom closet. Oh, broom closet. A bathroom closet's even better. Somewhere. Davey the Gravy Mankini is good with money, so he handles that shit, but he also is a freak and wears a manly bikini under his three-piece suit. His signature move is to sneak up behind you and pull the string from his triangle top out of his sleeve and strangle you with it.
You guys, I'm borderline schizophrenic. If you haven't
Okay.
So they're in the fucking mafia now, and that's what they do. Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm really proud of myself for coming up with the name Papa Coochie. That's fucking good. And if he doesn't legally change his last name to Papa Coochie, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed.
It sounds like a very flavorful pepper variety.
The Papa Coochie.
Like a peppercini and a Papa Coochie.
Let's
Papa John's needs to start putting them in the box.
Oh my god, let's come up with a pepper hybrid. Let's fucking do that shit, and we'll name it the Papa Coochie pepper.
And we'll sell it to Papa John's.
Yeah, we'll make our own hot sauce out of it. Okay, so welcome to the gang, you guys. And then also, we have Eric from Massachusetts. Now, we're creating a chapter for Eric.
Our very favorite masshole.
Yep. Let's see. I lost my spot. Okay. The Massachusetts Manhandlers. Yeah. So, the Massachusetts Manhandlers is going to be a group that's founded for the sole purpose of manhandling, in every sense of the word. Some of our manhandlers are big, burly badasses that act as our muscle whenever someone needs some convincing. Some of our manhandlers are women, and they're out there hustling and whooping asses in the name of the fucking mafia. And then some of our manhandlers are out there just firmly grabbing dicks, and you don't really need a reason for that. Mm-mm. Do you? Not me.
You sure don't.
And neither does Eric El Gringo McStabbin Francesca the Shamrock Washington, because that's his motherfucking name. He is the He's the leader of the manhandlers. And he is a man of many faces. Sometimes he's mild-mannered Eric, a beautician who uses his salon as a cover for trading info and getting the scoop. Or one of his many personas might take over at any time, like McStabbin, the crazy Irish bastard that'll stab you in the face when he's had one too many shots of Jameson. Or Francesca, the sexy drag queen, and she's in charge of our LGBT manhandlers out there. So, Eric, you're in the gang now. And just so you know, the reason that he has all these hyphenated names is we were emailing back and forth, and he's also mixed Irish, Puerto Rican, and a smidgen of black. So
a smidgen.
Everybody
just has a dash. Dash of Dave, dash of black.
Just one brown birthmark. But because of that, I gave him a bunch of hyphenated gang names. So, Eric, We love you, Puddin' Pop, and you are in charge of our Massachusetts manhandlers. Go out there and handle them mans.
Welcome.
Now, we actually did have a few more, but I'm waiting on so if you're listening to this and you're like, what the fuck, they forgot me. I emailed you guys back because I don't have your state. So just get back to me and we'll get you on the next episode. And as far as our Mixed Feelings Mafia goes, that's pretty much it. We got through it in like 10 minutes. That wasn't too bad. I was worried because we had a lot of them. And I was like, we're going to have a whole episode of fucking shout-outs. All right. So, you want to start off for this next topic, Mandy?
The only drive and goal that I have in my life right now, fuck school, fuck work. All I'm trying to do is fucking sexually harass Wheeler Walker Jr.
Yeah, and I don't give a fuck. It is now our mission to either have him block or report us.
Listen, a man in a classic country and western shirt, unbuttoned so you can see the tuft of hair, a nice hat, and dark sunglasses. You can't tell if he has beady eyes or not.
He's got a good beard. It ain't even patchy.
That's right up my fucking alley.
Yeah.
And he says horrible, horrible things. Horrible things to beautiful country music. And I just don't know what else a woman can ask for in her life. And he's my new favorite thing. And I harass him pretty much daily on social media.
Yep. So let's harass him right now. We've been fucking with him so hard. I don't even know if he's noticed. Well, he added you on Snapchat, so he at least knows that you're a human being that
But
exists.
I think we've asked for dick pics like 4 times this week. We haven't got them yet.
Let me find him. What should we say to him? I'm going to look at him on Instagram and see what
We're podding you right now.
Yeah, Wheeler.
WWJ.
It's now my mission in life to get you married to Wheeler Walker Jr.
I don't even have to marry
It's going to be
him.
a shotgun wedding. And by shotgun, I mean I'm just going to show up at his house with a shotgun.
I don't even like marrying. I just like looking.
Okay.
I just want to look at him.
Oh, he's doing all these things where he's answering questions. Let me find a sexy pic of him. Well, this is just his album cover, but that works.
That's good enough for me.
We've probably already commented on this one, though.
Probably, yeah.
Let me see. If we haven't, we're fucking... Nope, we haven't commented on this one yet. All right, so...
Show him the pic.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is... Can we just look at that for 1 second? Because...
This is hard to do looking in the camera.
First of all, he has on a beautiful belt buckle. He has a bulge in his pants. He's posted up like, come on, girl. You want some? You want some of this? And I'm all, sure do.
Sure do, babe.
I sure do.
All right, so this post is pretty sure it's only $6.99 for another week. So he wants us to fucking buy this album on iTunes. Go buy this album on iTunes. That song, Drop 'Em Out, is great. That is my anthem for life.
No,
now.
Beer Weed Coochies is my favorite song. I play that shit on repeat because I love it. It's like
Coochies and honky tonk music and all.
I fucking love that song. I have like this Facebook group of all my NASCAR friends, and I posted it in there a couple weeks ago, and I was like, seriously, you guys, this is the fucking anthem for when we're partying at the racetrack.
What should we comment?
I don't know.
Drop out that dick.
I think I said that to him on Twitter.
Well, we'll say it again.
I don't know why I feel so comfortable saying horrible things to this man. I think it's because he says horrible things on his album.
He gets us. He understands.
He understands. So,
All right. If you go and look at his picture on Instagram right there, Mixed Feelings Podcast just commented, drop out that dick, Wheeler Walker Jr. Here, can see it. Okay.
Yeah, and he's going on tour this summer, but he hasn't released his southern dates yet. And I feel like he's not going to come to the South now if I keep talking about it.
Let me find another one. I'll do it again. Here's a picture. Oh, Shooter Jennings put out his, I think is it a vinyl or is it a CD? I can't tell.
I thought it was a vinyl. I saw that picture.
Shooter Jennings put out some of his dad's music, and then I really want it. I might go buy it. Let me see. Let me go on his Twitter. He has good stuff going on Twitter, too.
He got blocked by Well, okay, so a couple weeks ago, I was listening to the Joe Rogan Experience, and he was on there, and he was talking about his music. I'd never heard of him before, but he was, like, and he's friends with a whole bunch of artists that I already like and stuff, and he was talking about, like, Hank Third and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, so I'm going to listen to it. And I listened to the album, and I fucking loved it. It was disgusting. But it's, like, if you like Hank the Third, it's, like, no racism and a lot more sexualized. But it's, like...
Some interesting sexualization in his songs.
Yeah, licking ass and all kinds of stuff.
He don't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't, and that's why I feel like he might be okay with the things that I say to him, or he might be like, what
if he showed up at your door tomorrow? What? Here.
I'll be at work, so I hope he doesn't. Tomorrow's bad for me.
God damn it, Wheeler, why
Get with my people. We can schedule something.
Okay, while I look up tweets and harass him on them, you tell me what your ideal date with Wheeler Walker Jr. would be. If he came and said, Amanda, let me take you on a date, girl.
I would just hope that he came up with an old Silverado that had a little bit of rust on the tailgate, and there was 2 Busch Lights in the cup holders.
Busch Lights.
Yeah. Or Busch Heavy. I will drink Busch Heavy if that's all he has. And then we go somewhere out into the woods, maybe Ocala National Forest, and we shoot fucking everything.
Shoot everything in the national
Spiders, squirrels, alligators, anything that walks
Taking
through
spiders and tossing them over there.
Anything. We'll fucking shoot anything.
Throwing beer cans at ducks. Fuck them. Them geese will chase you. They're mean. They'll
And
bite
then,
you.
like, we could have a nice sunset down by the water, wrestle a couple alligators.
Yeah.
Make some new boots out of their hides. And maybe possibly go roller skating if we had time.
I bet he has roller skate cowboy boots.
It reminds me of, have you seen the thing online where it's the Mexican guy that has on cowboy boots, but they have a check on them and it's called Air Wands?
Yes!
If they just put roller skates on the bottom of those.
All right, here's one of his, this was 13 hours ago, at Wheeler Walker Jr. on Twitter. It just says, sit on mine, and then it has a smiley face with the tongue sticking out.
We just love it.
What are we gonna say to that? We have to respond.
I'll talk to him later.
No!
No, I'm not saying all my personal business. This is a personal relationship.
Well, get over here then.
Come on.
I'm gonna put the apple, or wait, what's the thing that's the butt?
A peach.
A peach? Let me find the peach.
Well, I think the best thing to say to things like that my signature move is always, don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, it works in a lot of situations.
All right, well, I'm putting that then, because that's way better than what
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Winky face. Peach butt. Where is the peach butt? I don't even see it.
And tongue out. That's because you have a stupid Android. If you had an iPhone, you'd have all kinds of good stuff.
You know what? You're probably right, because I can't fucking stand this thing anymore. I liked this phone at first. What is this thing? Samsung Galaxy. It's the new Galaxy Note
Galaxy
thing.
suck.
You're not incorrect. Okay, there's booty.
Note sucking them dicks.
Dick sucking. Kicking ass.
Just out here dick sucking.
Alright, I just need the tonguey face and I'm done. Okay, there.
Sexual
This
harassment.
is so difficult. There. Alright. Tweet.
And tweet.
Alright, so maybe we'll do that every now and then. Just randomly sexually harass Wheeler Walker Jr. throughout the show.
Until we get blocked or noticed, either one.
One of the two things. Until he either takes Mandy out on a date or reports us to the Twitter and or Instagram authorities. We're going to keep fucking with him. I mean, I feel like someone who has a song.
I mean, in my heart of hearts, I feel like he can take it just because of the things that he says. And I know that he writes his own songs, so that's like coming from his soul.
His soul. His sweet little country soul. All right, so we haven't done this in a little while, so here comes Trump Watch.
We will have so much winning if I get elected that you may get bored with winning. Believe me, I agree. You'll never get bored with winning. We never get bored.
Red, white, and blue.
Wait a minute! No, Randy! Randy Savage in the ring! Randy! Diving in there! Savage has him off! Savage wailing away! Savage running away! Getting out of the dodge! Getting out of the ring! Randy Savage taking matters into his own hands! Randy Savage, ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, wait, that's the first time they could see us doing that.
We're just like... We don't know what to do when that happens.
No.
All right, so first up, we have... You're the one that told me about this. I didn't even know.
Because I was at home yesterday morning. I had an exam in the morning, and then I was going to the game in the afternoon, so I had like an hour where I was at home, and I was...
Yeah, I brought you a coffee.
Oh, this was after that. I was like scrolling on Facebook and I saw the news coverage, and there's this little bitty video that popped up of Donald Trump, like, there's like 20 men in like 3-piece suits, and they're jumping over this little wall, and I was like, what's going on here? And then the caption was like, protesters won't stop Trump from getting to his rally, so I guess they like completely shut down the road, so he had to take like an emergency exit route. He was jumping over walls, which I think is hilarious because he wants to build that wall, and then he had to jump a wall to get. So I'm like, how do you feel about walls now?
Yeah, how do you feel about walls?
How do you really
now,
feel about walls now that you had to be a wall jumper?
Oh my, how the tables have turned.
Yes.
So that was a fucking thing. I can't believe that shit. I wish some crazy shit would. What do I wish?
What if he would have ripped the pants of his 3-piece suit and his whole ass was split?
What if he like got to the top of the wall and then elbow dropped off of it into the protester? Or did like some kind of crazy ass Rey Mysterio like flip jump off it? That would have killed him. He wouldn't have done it. His skin would have flew off.
That's who needs to start boycotting his things like
Rey Mysterio?
Luchadors. That would be fucking hilarious.
Let's start a coalition of luchadors against Trump, and they can just go fucking fight him.
Yeah, and they'll just be like barrel rolling and doing all kinds of crazy shit. Rey Mysterio Jr. needs to get on that. What is he doing?
I don't know. Did I ever tell you about how Rey Mysterio broke my phone? My
regular or junior?
I think regular. I think the regular Rey Mysterio.
Heavy or light?
My little sister and brother were in town, and they were talking about Rey Mysterio, and they're like, I've never seen his face. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, you can see his face. It's not like he just never takes his mask off. And they're like, no, we've never seen it. You can't find his face anywhere. If you look online, we've looked. And I'm like, y'all are full of shit. So I get my phone, and I start Googling Rey Mysterio, and I hit the image search. My phone crashes and breaks. I had to go buy another phone. Rey Mysterio broke my phone.
Because you're not allowed to see his face.
I guess not. Don't fucking
It's not a joke.
They'll break your phone. I feel like it was a coincidence. It just was on its way out anyway.
Coincidence? No,
but
it was real. That was that fucking luchador juju.
He's got them powers. All right. And then the other Trump watch deal going on. All right. I found this one the other day. In an article, Donald Trump had a foreign policy speech the other day on April 27th. And he said, I believe in easing of tensions and improved relations with Russia from a position of strength only is possible. So basically, there has to be power in place, like a powerful power in place, in order for relations to get better with Russia, in Donald Trump's opinion. He's saying that weak leaders aren't going to be able to get along with the Russian president, which probably, I mean, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, because he's a
fucking badass.
Yeah, and he'll push around whoever he can.
He's a
that's
bear
just his...
wrestler. I wish that there was a real life Zangief somewhere from Street Fighter that could like be his bear wrestling bodyguard.
Oh, sorry,
you're fucking things up.
Sorry, got a little aftershock from those earthquakes.
But if you remember, old Vladdy had said in December about Donald Trump that he was saying that he wants to move to a different level of relations with Russia, a closer, deeper one, and how can we not welcome that? Of course we welcome that.
That sounds kind of gay.
Yeah. I want them to be
Closer,
friends.
deeper.
Closer and deeper.
In the butt.
In the Russian icy butthole.
In the butt.
Oh my god, I love that. You want to put it in my butt? In my butt?
Well, I say that all the time, so I had to change it.
I bet no one knows what I'm talking about, so they just think I'm begging for the...
Well, no.
Side.
Like,
no,
that comes in my head all the time, so I had to change it. So now I always say, what chicken butt? Because I say it around my kids, and, like, so I had to start saying chicken butt, because...
Your daughter accidentally said something inappropriate one day, and it was the funniest thing that had ever happened ever. We were all at the beach, and what she was intending to say was that this lady was going to go off on someone. That's what she meant, that someone was going to go off on
Oh.
And she said, she's going to go down on her.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
snapped and everything, and everyone was like...
Yeah, I know. She has no idea. And we were
and
like...
she's just like, yeah.
Yeah. I know, I was like, don't ever say that.
And she's like, what?
I know, she's like, what does that mean? What do you say?
Oh, did you have any other thing you want to talk about?
I had a couple things, but we're going to save it for next time because
Okay.
I got a lot of shit to talk.
All right. Well, you guys, this has been a fun little episode. Do want to do the wrap up and encourage you to go check out the episode 86 of the Let Me Listen podcast. That was super fun.
It was a great time.
Also, if you want to be in the Mixed Feelings Mafia, or if you just have a question, make sure you email us at info@mixedfeelingspodcast.com, or use the contact form that's on our website at www.mixedfeelingspodcast.com. And if you want to be in the gang, we're about to start having that webpage, so be on the lookout for that. It'll have a form you can fill out. But in the meantime, basically what we need is the state you're in and your first name. Without that, we can't do it. Any business type of requests? Because we're getting a lot of requests to join networks and weird things. And I mean, I'm not necessarily against people sending us proposals for business, but we're getting them in a lot of random places too. And anything like that, if possible, if you can just send it to the info@mixedfeelingspodcast.com email, because I'm worried that a lot of the things we're getting, like I said earlier, they're in so many different places. Sometimes I forget, and I'm like, oh shit, someone had sent us an email like a month, or a Twitter message like a month ago. Or some things like, I didn't have the notifications set up on my phone, so I didn't see it until later.
Email's a lot easier to sort through, because it's like, your Twitter notifications are all in one place, and it's I mean, did somebody like it, or is it, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So if
you have something important to say it in an email.
And if you have sent us something, and I haven't gotten back to you yet, I'm not being a dick or anything, just like, email us at that email so that it can all be in one spot, because I'm going to see it and it's going to stay there in that email, but I may not see it right away on Twitter or something.
Yeah, well, you guys should really follow us, like us, friend us, share us on social media, and spread the good word of our show to your friends.
Yeah.
Our Twitter is @MixedFeelingsPC. Our Instagram is Mixed Feelings Podcast. Facebook is Cassie Mandy Mixed Feelington. So get on there and get it.
That's right.
You better go down on us.
Only Wheeler Walker. Our show is available on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, the Couch Party app, which you can get on Google Play or at the Google Play Store for free. And there's several other podcasts on there that are awesome that you should totally fucking check out. We're pretty much on every podcast player there is, though. If you search for us and you can't find us on your favorite podcast playing app, message us. Let us know, and I'll request to add us to the directory. Because we want to be everywhere.
Yeah, we want to get to the people. Power to the people. Podcast to the people.
Dude, I'm in the spirit realm right now.
Well.
you guys.
All right.
I made some cookies last night. Some special cookies. And I may or may not have eaten a lot of those special cookies before you showed up, and now they're happening.
That fucking panda throw up thing that you sent me last night was funny. Okay, but if you're listening to this on iTunes right now, give us a couple seconds of your time. Go and give us a rate or review. Unless you don't really like this show, then don't tell anybody that you listened to it ever.
Just pretend you didn't.
Yeah.
Just act like it never happened.
Yeah, but it only takes like 30 seconds to put a little review or a star rating, just so it helps us get the word about our show out there. It moves us up on the list so people can find us, new people can discover us, and we would really appreciate it. We like it. Love you long time. Signing off. This is Mandy.
This is Cassie.
Bye.
See you later, guys. Bye.